Welcome to the channel, guys. Are you ready to learn some cool stuff about staying healthy? Today we're talking about how eating the right foods can help prevent diabetes. Did you know that having the right vitamins in your diet can lower your chances of getting diabetes by a huge 76%? Pretty amazing, right? In this video, we'll talk about how vitamins keep you healthy and how they can help you feel great. Whether you want to avoid diabetes or just feel better overall, stick around to learn more about how awesome vitamins can be. Let's get started on this journey to a healthier, happier you. Starting with number 6, vitamin D. Some studies show that not having enough vitamin D might increase the chance of getting type 2 diabetes. Vitamin D does a lot of important things in the body, like helping with how insulin works. Insulin is important for controlling blood sugar levels. Some research suggests that having enough vitamin D might help the body respond better to insulin, which could lower the risk of getting diabetes. Also, there are parts in the body, like the pancreas, where insulin is made that have places where vitamin D can attach. This suggests that vitamin D might directly affect how insulin is made. But it's hard to say for sure if low vitamin D causes diabetes. Even though studies have shown a link, they can't prove that low vitamin D directly leads to diabetes. There are other things like lifestyle, diet, and genetics that can affect both vitamin D levels and diabetes risk. Also, when scientists have done tests where they give people vitamin D to see if it prevents diabetes, the results have been mixed. Some studies show little benefit, while others show no big effect. So we need more research to really understand how vitamin D and diabetes are connected. But for now, it's still important to make sure you get enough vitamin D from sunlight, food, or supplements for overall health. However, just relying on vitamin D alone isn't enough to prevent or manage diabetes. Before we continue to the next vitamin on our list, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can get more health-related information through our videos. Let's move on to number 5, vitamin E. Vitamin E is known for its ability to fight against harmful molecules called free radicals in the body. These free radicals can cause damage to cells and lead to inflammation, which is linked to insulin resistance, a major problem in type 2 diabetes. By getting rid of these free radicals, vitamin E might help reduce inflammation and protect cells from damage, which could improve insulin sensitivity. Some studies suggest that taking vitamin E supplements could be helpful for controlling blood sugar levels in people with diabetes. By reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, vitamin E might indirectly make insulin work better and help the body use glucose more effectively. However, we still need more research to fully understand how vitamin E affects blood sugar control in people with diabetes. In conclusion, vitamin E's antioxidant properties show promise in fighting inflammation and oxidative stress, which are linked to insulin resistance and poor blood sugar control in diabetes. Still, adding foods rich in vitamin E or taking supplements as part of a healthy diet might be a helpful addition to existing treatments for diabetes. Number 4 on our list is vitamin C, known for its strong antioxidant properties, which could be helpful in improving how insulin works and reducing inflammation, both of which are important in type 2 diabetes. As an antioxidant, vitamin C fights against harmful molecules called free radicals and oxidative stress, which can make it harder for insulin to do its job. By reducing this damage and inflammation, vitamin C might help the body use insulin better, which could lower the risk of getting type 2 diabetes. Several studies have looked at whether taking in more vitamin C might lower the risk of getting type 2 diabetes, and the results look promising. People who eat more foods with vitamin C seem to have a lower chance of getting diabetes, according to both studies that watch people over time and studies that look at large groups of people. This might be because vitamin C helps insulin work better and reduces inflammation, which are things that can lead to diabetes. But in the meantime, it's a good idea to include foods rich in vitamin C in your diet, like oranges, strawberries, peppers, and leafy greens, to stay healthy and maybe lower your risk of type 2 diabetes. Bringing us to number 3, niacin. Also called vitamin B3, it is important for the body's energy production and various functions. Studies suggest it might help improve how the body handles sugar and lower the risk of getting diabetes. One way niacin works is by helping the body use carbohydrates, fats, and proteins effectively, which can affect how glucose is used for energy. By helping with energy production, niacin might help keep blood sugar levels stable and improve how the body handles glucose, which is important for preventing and managing diabetes. Also, niacin helps make a coenzyme called NADPH, which is crucial for protecting cells from damage and inflammation. NADPH helps regenerate an antioxidant called glutathione, which fights against harmful molecules and inflammation. Although some studies suggest niacin could be helpful in improving how the body uses glucose and reducing diabetes risk, more research is needed to understand how it works and how much is best. It's also important to think about things like diet, genetics, and lifestyle when looking at how niacin affects diabetes risk. Let's move on to number 2, vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine. It is an important nutrient involved in many bodily processes, including how the body uses glucose. Studies show that vitamin B6 helps the body respond well to insulin, which is crucial for keeping blood sugar levels normal and preventing type 2 diabetes. It does this by helping turn carbohydrates into glucose for energy and breaking down glycogen, a stored form of glucose, to regulate blood sugar levels and keep metabolism running smoothly. People with lower levels of vitamin B6 seem to have a higher chance of getting diabetes, according to studies that watch people over time and look at large groups of people. This might be because vitamin B6 helps insulin work better and affects how the body uses glucose, among other things that influence diabetes risk. But in the meantime, it's a good idea to make sure you're getting enough vitamin B6 from foods like poultry, fish, bananas, potatoes, and fortified cereals to promote overall metabolic health and possibly lower your risk of type 2 diabetes. Number 1, we have magnesium. Magnesium is not a vitamin, but it's really important for our bodies. It helps with how we use sugar and how insulin works, which are both really important for keeping our blood sugar levels healthy. When we don't have enough magnesium, we might be more likely to get type 2 diabetes. Magnesium also helps with many other processes in our bodies, like turning sugar into energy and helping insulin bring sugar into our cells. So it's super important to make sure we get enough magnesium from the food we eat or from supplements. This can help keep our metabolism in balance and lower our risk of getting diabetes. Thanks for watching this video on how vitamins can significantly reduce your risk of developing diabetes by a staggering 76%. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our future content. Remember, your health is your wealth, so stay informed and take proactive steps toward a healthier lifestyle. See you in the next video. Take care.